If you're trying to play games right now, especially on your PS5, you might be hitting some serious roadblocks. PlayStation Network, PSN, is down, and it's causing a lot of confusion around offline play. Some people are able to enjoy their single-player games offline, while others are stuck in limbo, unable to access anything. Let's dive into this and unpack what's going on, so if you're facing issues, you're not alone. PSN down. What's the deal with offline play? So here's the situation. PSN went down yesterday, and the hope was it would be a short outage. Sadly, it seems not everyone is able to play their games offline. If you're like me, trying to play The Last of Us Charm single-player mode without even attempting to go online, you're probably facing the dreaded cannot use this content message. It suggests you can't connect to the servers to verify your license. The kicker? It tells you to try again later or, if you're lucky, turn on the iConsole sharing and offline play feature. For some, enabling that setting means smooth sailing. They can enjoy their digital single-player titles offline without a hitch. But others? No such luck. That maintenance message just keeps popping up, even if you've got the feature enabled on your PS5. Here's the frustrating part. If you have the offline play feature enabled, your console should let you access content even when PSN is down, but it only works if you've already set it up before the outage. For those of us who didn't set it up in time, we're left in the cold. As I tested on my base PlayStation 5, which had this feature enabled, it worked fine. But on my PS5 Pro, I was unable to play anything at all. It's just that the feature wasn't turned on for that console. So, even though some people can still dive into their single-player games offline, online multiplayer remains the main issue for most gamers. If you've been affected, rest assured, PlayStation is aware of the issue once and looking into it. The real test is whether they'll resolve it quickly or leave us hanging longer. Let me know in the comments. Are you able to play any games? Yes or no? Next, God of War game. What we know so far. Now, onto the exciting stuff. God of War. Fans are in for a potential reboot or prequel. Rumors are swirling that the next God of War installment could take us back to Greece, featuring a younger Kratos. Some of you may have already heard about the rumors suggesting the game could be set in Egypt. But according to insider info, that idea might be off the table. Tom Henderson of the Insider Gaming podcast has hinted that the next God of War game will revisit Greek mythology. And it gets better. We might be seeing a whole prequel story about Kratos, focusing on his relationship with Zeus. This could offer a fresh angle since, as we know from the original Greek saga, Zeus wasn't exactly a father figure to Kratos. But here's where it gets interesting. If this reboot or prequel is set during Kratos' early years, there's a chance we could explore the moments before his rage consumed him, or even his 10 years of servitude under the gods. While the relationship between Kratos and Zeus is mostly filled with tension and animosity, maybe this new angle will offer some surprising twists. In addition to the potential prequel, there's talk of remastered versions of the original trilogy being in the works. So if you've missed out on the first God of War games, or if you're itching for some nostalgia, these remasters might be a great way to dive into the classic Greek saga. While a Greek-based reboot sounds thrilling, there's also a part of me that wonders what could have been if the series explored Egyptian mythology. Could we have seen Kratos face off against different gods in a whole new setting? That would have been intriguing, but let's see what this new direction brings. The big question: will they ruin the Greek saga? As much as I'm excited for a possible reboot or prequel, there's always the risk of damaging the legacy of the original God of War games. Kratos' rage, his inner conflict, and his brutal journey were the heart and soul of the Greek saga. If they mess with that formula too much, it could be a huge disappointment. But if they handle it with care and respect for the original material, we could be in for an epic ride. So, what do you think? Would you be excited about a Greek-themed reboot with a younger Kratos? Or would you prefer the game explore something entirely new, like Egypt? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you're excited about more God of War content, let's flood those comments with "Bring on more Kratos." I'll be hearting those comments because I always appreciate those who stick around until the end. As always, like, subscribe, and share the love. If you enjoyed this breakdown, catch you in the next video.